ABML Morning Update. Benchmarks end muted as profit booking sets in, though stock-specific outperformance continues. Global markets. US stocks ended on a negative note on Wednesday as Dow Jones was down by 0.13%, S&P 500 closed flat and Nasdaq Composite down by 0.16%. US employment showed stronger than expected growth in January, with payrolls increasing by 130,000 according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The gain exceeded the Dow Jones consensus estimate of 55,000 and improved on December's revised increase of 48,000. The unemployment rate declined to 4.3%, below forecasts of 4.4%, signaling a modest easing in labor market slack. The report, released on Wednesday after a delay due to the partial government shutdown that ended on February 3rd, indicated a labor market growing at a slower pace with limited signs of rising layoffs. European equities ended on a positive note, with the pan-European Stoxx 600 up by 0.1%. Domestic market. Indian equity indices ended on a flattish note on February 11th. At close, the Sensex was down 0.05% at 84,234 and Nifty was up 0.07% at 25,954. GIFT Nifty trades higher by 21 points at 25,993, signaling a positive start to the trading session. India plans to commence domestic production of rare earth permanent magnets within 2 years, advancing supply chain localization for electric vehicles and strategic manufacturing. The Ministry of Heavy Industries has operationalized a 7,280 crore rupees support program to catalyze local manufacturing of rare earths and magnet components across EV and industrial applications. The proposed scheme targets integrated facilities capable of producing 60,000 tons per annum of permanent magnets, spanning the value chain from processed oxides to finished alloys. The initiative aligns with broader industrial policy to deepen EV ecosystem capabilities, with market adoption expected to accelerate once penetration crosses the 3.5 to 4.5% threshold and potentially scale toward 8 to 9% thereafter. Domestic capacity creation is also intended to mitigate supply risks and price volatility linked to import dependence, particularly on China. Strategy positions magnet manufacturing as a critical enabler of EV expansion, industrial resilience, and India's emergence as a competitive manufacturing hub. It is also expected to improve cost visibility and long-term investment certainty across the EV value chain. Focus for the day: India CPI, UK GDP, Indian Hotel Q3 FY26 results, key corporate development/policy actions. Juniper Hotels reported revenue rose to 295.13 crore rupees, up 16.88% YOY on improved occupancy and pricing, with net profit more than doubling to 65.42 crore rupees, up 101.35% YOY, reflecting strong operating performance and margin expansion. Jupiter Wagons reported a weak YOY performance, with revenue down 13.6% to 890 crore rupees and EBITDA falling 22% to 116 crore rupees, causing margins to compress 140 basis points to 13.0%. Net profit declined sharply by 35.3% to 63 crore rupees, reflecting pressure on both growth and profitability. Mahindra & Mahindra reported consolidated revenue grew to 52,100 crore rupees, up approximately 26% year-over-year, driven by strong auto and farm segment momentum, with net profit rising to 4,675 crore rupees, up approximately 47% year-over-year, despite a 292.94 crore rupees exceptional loss, reflecting robust operating leverage. Mrs. Bector's Food Specialities reported revenue increased to 533 crore rupees, up 8.37% year-over-year, supported by steady bakery and biscuits demand, with net profit rising to 38 crore rupees, up 10.11% year-over-year, reflecting stable margin performance. LG Electronics India reported revenue declined to 4,114 crore rupees, down 6.4% year-over-year due to weaker demand conditions, with EBITDA margin at 4.8% and net profit falling to 89.7 crore rupees, down 61.59% year-over-year, reflecting significant margin pressure. Fund flow: FII plus 9.43 billion rupees, DII minus 1.25 billion rupees.
Investment in securities markets are subjected to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.